Hello, hello. Is this thing on? I believe it is. Hi, everybody. It's been a few weeks, hasn't it? I have been busy doing stuff like helping my mom move and recovering from helping my mom move and working and just living life. So, fortunately, everybody here is safe and healthy. Um, we're doing what we can to protect ourselves as COVID infection numbers start to go up again, especially with the holidays coming. And some people have decided it's more important to gather with family than to do everything possible to protect one another from getting sick and very likely dying. Um, my partner and I will not be doing any holiday gatherings unless they are virtual. So we are more than happy to Zoom and Skype and text and email, but you will not be seeing us in person this holiday season. Both of us are kind of addicted to that whole staying alive and reasonably healthy thing. I'd like to introduce you to my co host who insisted on being on camera. This is Eddie Bear. Say hi. Hi. Eddie Bear said, what was it that you told me? I needed to come and meet my public. His public. What public do you have, Eddie Bear? Everybody is my public. Okay, well, you just sit here. They can't see me. That's the whole point. You sit here while I do my thing. So, Gabby Mac says hi. Hi, Gabby Mac. Okay, fine. Hi, Gabby Mac. Okay, now sit here and behave yourself. I always behave. Yeah, okay. Like, what is the question? Anyhow, so what we are doing today, I have my Sims go and visit, let me see, this lot. This is the Gustafsons. And the game has put 7 Sims in a 2-bedroom house. 8 Sims, I'm sorry. There's a baby. I forgot about the baby. So we've got an adult, an elder. I think we have an elder, 2 young adults, a teen, and 1 child, 2 toddlers, and a baby in a 2-bedroom house. When I originally went to the lot, there was a toddler bed, and this is a build that I did a while back. I think, I started playing in February, maybe in March or April, I did this build. This is, I had, anyway, so I did this build. I made sure that there was a toddler room in it, and of course, not realizing that when you tell the game to fill empty lots, the game does not take into account how many beds or toilets or what types of beds or toilets are in the lot. So when I originally had my Sims visit today, there were 2 bedrooms, a double bed in the master bedroom suite, and a toddler bed in the other bedroom. And there was a potty in the main bathroom and toys for the toddler and whatnot, but that was it. So I went in and I added a 3rd bedroom with 3 more single beds, which, come to think of it, was that? I think that was enough, adding 3 more single beds. I added another toddler bed, and I added a bed for the child or anybody else. I added a single bed, so anyone from child on up could use that bed. But anyway, there now I think are enough beds for everybody. And as soon as my game loads, then I'll take you on a tour and show you what I did. I also did some landscaping. Here we go. I also did some landscaping and added a porch on the back. Just to make it prettier, because when I first came onto the lot today, I hadn't done any landscaping. Back when I originally did this build, it was before I really knew how to do landscaping or understood the importance, I guess you can say, of landscaping. So there wasn't any landscaping other than the default flowers and stuff that the game had already added. What is this, morning? I think I want afternoon. Yeah, the light is best on this lot in the afternoon. So, and my game's a little bit laggy. It's been a little bit more laggy ever since the update, but I'm, working with it, doing the best I can with what I have to work with. So this is what it looks like now. I added landscaping. It looks a lot more welcoming. Before, none of these trees were here, and there were a bunch of the bigger planters that you could put 4 plants in. I removed those because if it's a generic lot, and I don't know who I might want to move into the lot, or who the game might move into the lot, and they might not be into gardening or whatever. So I just left 2 little planters here, and I put them in the front yard because this spot here gets sunlight no matter the time of day. And then in the back, I added trees along the sides and in the backyard. And then in the back, I added a porch. And Gabby says that you'd love to see what I do with the new platforms. I have not experimented with them much, believe it or not. I've been doing a lot more gameplay than building for the past month or so. But I did do this back porch is actually a platform because I wanted you to have to step down onto the porch. So let me go down. Did I make it so you could step down? Oh no! Originally I had wanted that you had to step down to get onto the porch, but I didn't like the way it looked once I did it, so I ended up just making the porch level with the foundation. But the porch is a platform because I had wanted to experiment with that a bit. And so, like I was saying, I put on a back porch so that they can do entertaining. They have their little DJ deck out here and some love seats and a little bit of lighting, so they can have a nice little lit environment. Sarina, how you doing? Oh, you said the music's a little loud? Okay, let me cut that down just a touch. I wanted the music louder than the fan, because the fan on my computer has to work kind of hard in order to keep up with everything, and I don't have a boom yet for my mic, so I can't move my mic off of the same table that my laptop is on in order to get it further away from the noise source. And so yeah, I have the audio up a little bit loud just to kind of mask that when I'm not talking. But oh good, I'm glad it's better. And as you can see, I'm using the Pretzel app. Thank you so much for turning me on to that. Yes, no backseating is a tag. I totally approve of the no backseating tag. So this is their back porch. Now what I want to do is actually make this a base game only build. I shared this build to the gallery, but I like, and usually I do this, I might have one build that I didn't do this with, but I like having base game only builds because not everybody has every pack. And I like for as many people as possible to be able to enjoy my builds because I have a heck of a lot of fun doing them, and I want other people, as many other people as possible, to be able to enjoy them as well. So that's what I'm going to be doing this stream. I'm going to go through and remove everything that's custom content and remove everything that is from a pack other than the base game, and see what I can do with decorating then. It's not, I'm not going to change the floor plan, but I am going to change the decorations. Oh, I already see some stuff in the kitchen that I'm going to have to get rid of. Are these different sim? Hang on, I need to move this. Oh, here we go. Are these different sim neighborhoods, not the same as the family I saw before? Yeah, this sim neighborhood is called Oasis Springs. It's a base game neighborhood, so anyone with the game, even if they don't have any of the packs, can will have this neighborhood. There are three base neighborhoods that are part of the game: Willow Creek, um, Oasis Springs, and I want to say New Crest. New Crest is the third one. So this is Oasis Springs. Oasis Springs is a desert type environment. So you have a lot of sands, and well, at least this neighborhood in Oasis Springs. There are a few neighborhoods. One of the neighborhoods is more suburban looking and has a lot of grassy lawns and stuff, but this neighborhood isn't. So it has a lot more of the desert vibe. These builds, let's see, I think I rebuilt this whole neighborhood. So these five buildings in this neighborhood, all of them, I did not do the bowling alley. I downloaded the bowling alley from the gallery. So I think Maxis did that bowling alley. Maxis is the company that owns EA, which owns The Sims. Or no, EA owns Maxis, which owns The Sims. Anyway, I did not build the bowling alley. I downloaded the bowling alley from the gallery. I built the, I renovated the house across the street from the bowling alley. That was an original Maxis build. Um, I built the house with the rocket ship in the backyard. That is the original lot that I started the save file on with my Matrix family. I've since made it into a rental lot, and I call it Matrix Memorial or Matrix Heritage House, I think it is. So it's got a ridiculous number of bedrooms. It's like five five or six bedrooms and six bedrooms, five bathrooms. It has a full basement with a gym, a library, a rocket ship in the back. You know, the family was there for many generations until until the daughter relocated to Sulani and got married and raised her family there. So um, that house is still there. And then the house next door is a smaller one that I also built. And I've had several Sims over the past few months living in that house. I haven't played in that house in quite a few generations since. And then the same with this build. So this build is a renovation I did of the one, the Spanish stucco style one across the street and down the road. This one is closer to the original design. On the other one, I made it larger by adding a second floor. This one I didn't want to add a second floor, so I just kept it the way it is. All right, let's start from the outside because I'm pretty sure that this foundation is not base game. So if somebody downloads, it's from the Get Together pack. If somebody downloads a build or a sim from the gallery and the build or the sim utilizes items from packs that the person doesn't have, or utilizes custom content that the person doesn't have, then those items will either get replaced by something, that's base game. So the game itself will find a replacement, and if no replacement can be found, then that thing will just be missing. And that usually means that if somebody is downloading Sims from the gallery and those Sims were made using custom content or using items from packs they don't have, then the game usually won't replace those things. So you'll end up with Sims that are bald because it didn't replace the hair, or Sims that have nothing but underwear on because the game didn't replace their clothes. And that can be a lot of not fun. And it's work because then you're the one that has to decide. You have to go into the build mode or in the create a sim mode, and you're the one that has to replace all that stuff. And a lot of times, at least for me, if I'm downloading a build or a sim from the gallery, it's because I don't want to do that. I want to just download the build and put it on a lot and start playing in it, or download the sim and put them on a lot and start playing with them. I don't want to have to go in and build them up and replace a whole bunch of stuff. So that's why I like doing base game only builds. So let's choose a different foundation. I think I'm going to go with a brick because that seems to go well with Oasis Springs. I prefer the stones, but there are no stone foundations that are in base game. Is there a gray? Okay, we'll do one with the dark, which means I'm going to have to choose, if I want it to match well, I'll need to choose stairs that also have a dark foundation. I don't really prefer that. What does this one look like? Well, this is white. I really don't want white. Actually, that may go better with like a grayish blue. A grayish blue trim. Now, the only thing about doing this after I've landscaped is that the landscaping gets in the way sometimes. So I just have to be patient and work around the landscaping. The bedroom, the third bedroom. And I think the foundation I used for the porch is already base game. Love of lot. Yeah, that one's already base game. Okay, so I don't have to change that one. Unless I want to make the top of it a little bit darker. No, I'm going to leave it the way it is. A rocket ship. Yes, the Matrixes have a history of having astronauts in the family. So when your sim goes into the astronaut field, I mean, they don't have to go into the astronaut field. All they have to do is build the rocket science trait. But especially if they're in the astronaut field, if they're in the astronaut field at a certain level, they get gifted a rocket that they can build. If you don't do the astronaut career, you can still go into build and buy mode and buy the rocket kit and have them build it. And then you can explore space. It's basically a rabbit hole. They'll go on missions and you won't see the missions, but you'll get a little pop-up on the screen sometimes and it'll say, oh, they encountered a ship drifting aimlessly through space. Should they keep going or should they board the ship and see what's going on? You know, like a choose your own adventure kind of thing. I presume they could come across some things that would kill them. I've been very lucky and I've not had that experience yet, and may the pleasure be indefinitely postponed. Okay, so I know these windows and doors here are base game. I'm not sure if this interior door is base game. Please let it be base game. It is. Good. Okay, so I don't have to replace the windows indoors, but I'm pretty sure I need to replace these front steps. What's that? Is that a drum? Oh, you had asked which pretzel channel this is. Let me see. Mm, this is the chill channel. So it's a lot of lo-fi hip hop and just very calming type stuff that doesn't distract from the gameplay or the conversation. All right, I need to replace these stairs. These stairs are from Seasons, and since I went with a brick foundation, let's go with brick stairs. I don't like how that looks. Maybe a solid color stair would be better. Let me see this one. I think it would kind of, yeah, I like that better. I like that better. If the grouting between the or the mortar between the bricks had been dark like it is on the foundation, I don't think I would have minded it as much. And what siding is this? Rustic Riverstone. I don't think that. Oh, that is base game. Yeah, but it doesn't match the foundation anymore. So that's that tile. I want brick. Let's find. And to make it easy, where's my filter anyway? Oh, I need to cancel. There we go. Okay, I'm going to filter for base game only. Packs, base game, and better build by. Oh, I didn't do organized debug. That's okay. It's better that I don't do organized debug because then I have to turn that off before I can turn it off, exit the game, re-enter the game, and then go back in before I can upload it to the gallery. Hey Vol, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. It's been a while. It's been a while for me too. It's a boop hammer. You see no hydrating going on because I hydrated before I started. I did. Plus I've been busy talking to you. Okay. I bet you they're going to make this difficult. I want to find a brick that matches the foundation. Well, this one might do the trick though. I think the brickery is yeah, the brickery is always a good choice. Okay, and then for the porch, is this base? This is base game, but I'm going to, I can either put back the tiles that were here before, or I can make it brick. I'm going to put back the tiles that were there before. All right. These are not base game. I know that. This is not base game. So that needs to go. I don't know if this is base game. It is. Good. You can stay. Yes, we are all for having tea while we enjoy streams. Now I want to put something, oh right, I forgot that I had, I wish I could just leave that filter on even if I'm cloning something. I want to put something on the wall here so that the porch doesn't look so bare. I have to choose a wall decoration. Actually, let's choose a wall decoration that would look nice out here. Whoa, this is all of them? Oh my god. The base game is very limited, I see. Heaven had like 20 boxes of different teas. Oh my god. Oh, you got all the teas? Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. We have a cabinet that's getting overrun by tea, and I am certainly not complaining about that. Not in the least. Let's try sculptures. I need something for this wall. Unless I could just put a couple of nice plants out here along with a bench. Or I can forego the bench. Alrighty. See, orchid, wheelbarrow, functional. You can sit on this thing? Hang on. I never saw a seat on this. I mean, it is cute though. Let me just put it here. I like that better anyway instead of the bench. And I'm gonna put a plant on this side. So how is yours weekends going? I got all her stuff pretty much still wrapping up her affairs. Last will be the car. She's getting manpower of attorney to speed things up. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, phone, what are you doing? Okay, there we go. My phone wants to have attitude, but that's okay. That's okay. Can I just get rid of this window? I just want to see the chat. I don't need to see I don't need to see the video. Posted it on Discord and had a bunch of Filipino treats yesterday at fair. Ooh. My wife's dog has decided she wants my cookies. I'm not that nice. Look, I don't share food with pets. I'm sorry. You coming by? Oh, okay. Now, I do not share food. Normally, I don't share food with pets. I could probably count on one hand the number of times I made an exception when I used to have cats. At some point in time, I will have cats again. Where we're living right now, we're not allowed to have pets. So they have said that they will turn a blind eye to cats. We've just been focusing on other things, and both of us firmly believe in properly taking care of our animals. So while we're focusing on other things financially, we have not rushed to adopt any cats, because pets are expensive. When you're gonna take care of them properly, pets are expensive. I got to take them to the vet every year and get them good food and toys to play with and stuff, and that's not even counting things like emergency vet visits. Okay, so I'm done with the front porch. Let's do the children's room, and there is a whole bunch of non-base game stuff in here, like this rug, for example, and this bed. I don't believe that's base game. The toy chest is, the toys are, the wall decorations are. So basically that carpet is base game. Basically I need to replace the bed. So let's put in a nice, base game beds aren't all that nice, but let's put in a reasonably nice base game bed. You know what? Let's put in one that matches the toddler beds. So that's gonna be, you know what? It'll be easier if I just place a bed and then I can change the colors here. It's easier to see this way. I don't know if they have one that's the same. Let me see. This has the same color wood. This has the same color wood. The one that I placed has the same color wood. I'll just leave that one. They're not going to have the same blankets, but that's fine. As long as they have reasonably matching wood. And all of this, I'm pretty sure is base game. Is this base game? This might not be. It's not. Okay, let me get rid of that. And find something else that's kid appropriate that can go in there. Oh, the teddy bear, that can go up there. Okay. Oh, darn it. Okay, so if I delete, here's the problem. I'm playing with this in a game, so I have things like someone died, their urn is left. You know what I need to do? I need to save this to my library and then go into my build save file with nobody living in this lot and edit it that way. So let's save the lot. This is going to be LH desert space BG 3-bedroom porch. I can't put porch on it, that's too many characters, but that's fine. And this is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Copy and pasted the description into a text window so that I can paste it, and let me save this to my gallery. Saving new. Okay, so now what I have to do after it saves is go exit this save file. So I'll exit to the main menu, and then I'm going to load up my save file that I use just for builds. I'll place this on the same lot so that I can get the same lighting, same size lot, and all of that. And I won't put a sim in the house, and then that way there won't be any of their personal effects, like their loved one's urn or the food that they were cooking and stuff like that. And then when I upload it to the gallery, then it'll be a clean save, and whoever plays with this won't have to deal with those things either. So let's exit to main menu. I don't want to save. I want the Sims in this game to have the non-base game version of the house with all the custom content and everything that I added. So this weekend, I have been relaxing. Yesterday, I went grocery shopping. We went to BJ's. There was no line to get in. There was a long line for the checkout, but it moved actually very fast because they're limiting how many people are congregated up at the front of the store. But I don't think we were in line even 5 minutes before we were being checked out. So maybe 10, because we had to wait a little bit at the checkout. There were people in front of us who had a lot of stuff, and we had a lot of stuff. So as our bank account very much reminded me when they rang up the total. Oh my God. But so we did that first, and then I took T on a little adventure. I found out a few days prior that we live just maybe 10 minutes away from Billie Holiday's grave. So, and Billie Holiday is one of T's favorite jazz singers. So T's really into jazz. I like jazz, but T is really into jazz and loves Billie Holiday. So I surprised T and I said, "Oh, there's something I want to show you. I'm kidnapping you." So drove over to St. Raymond Cemetery here in the Bronx and found Billie Holiday's grave, and we stayed there a good, oh, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes just talking about different things. I gave T the rundown of what had happened at when Billie Holiday died, which I didn't know. I know that she had been um, she had been addicted to drugs of various kinds, which unfortunately is a common theme in our a lot of our musical legends' histories. Um, but for whatever reason, she was under investigation, as were many African American public figures in that time in the 1950s. And when she was literally on her deathbed, the police conducted a raid of her place. And so they handcuffed her to her bed while she was dying and performed the raid. And they were searching her place, more than likely basically tearing it apart for whatever reason, whatever they were looking for. Um, so, yeah, that's a sad way to go. And T and I were standing there talking about that and about the disrespect that, basically white America has shown African Americans ever since our ancestors were first kidnapped and brought over here. And so it was joyful to be able to find her grave and pay our respects. It was also sad to think about those things, but T was very thankful that I had that surprise up my sleeve. I like doing little stuff like that. Okay, so I am in my one of my other save files. This is a save file I use just for builds, and this is the version of the lot that I saved to the gallery. I started editing stuff, so you can see I used a lot of packs. I probably used something from every pack that I own. I don't own all of the packs, but now I have a fair amount of them. So all of this stuff here is going to be gone to make a base game version of the build. And the wrench in the upper left hand corner here, this shows that I used custom content in the build. The custom content I use are decor items like photos and not photos, posters, pictures, like at least one rug I use, because first of all, the rugs in the game more often than not suck, and second of all, because the pictures in the game more often than not suck, especially if you're doing a base game build. But what can you do? That's what's made available to you. So this is all the stuff that I'm going to be taking out. So let me go ahead and place this furnished onto the lot. Yes, I do want to replace it. This will just take a minute. So before I did that, I bulldozed the lot. I got rid of the house that was already there. I bulldozed the terrain paint, so any of the landscaping paint that was put down, I got rid of that. Okay, here we are back in the house, and now let me go back. See, so now I can continue editing this lot without the personal effects of the household that was living in this lot in my actual save file. And I don't have to worry about getting rid of some stuff that I might have wanted that household to keep, like if they had created their own art and stuff like that, and I deleted it. You know, as an artist myself, I would feel sorry. Oh yeah, I need a rug for the kids' room. So let's see, that's under decorations. Let me hydrate before Serena bops me again. So these are the rugs that are in the base game, and like I said, 9 times out of 10, the rugs in the base game suck. You really don't have a lot of options here. I think this is a big one. It might be too big. So I'm using a mod by Twisted Mexi called Better Build By, and that allows me to expand the build by catalog. Instead of seeing only 2 rows, I can see 5 rows at a time. So that makes it a lot easier when I'm selecting stuff. Yeah, that's too big. I would have to size it down. I can size it down. That's not a problem. So, oh, if I size it down, it fits perfectly. All right, let me do that. And I mean, I could just put a rug on the floor, but I don't think I want to do that. Oh, shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get rid of this rug. Thank you. So maybe what I'll do, I'm going to put the toy box in the corner and put the bear between the beds. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I want these blocks, the toddler blocks, right? I'll just move those here. Okay, now I'm pretty sure everything in here is, wait. I'm not convinced. Decorations. Is this tree base game? It is not. Let me get rid of it and find something else to put up here. Let's put up, I can put this poster behind the toy box, and I will put the bunny totem here on this wall, since I have bunnies over the bed. And let me choose a different swatch for this rug. Now, a white rug in a toddler room is probably not a good idea. However, these are The Sims. And in The Sims, we can make poor decisions like this because we know that stains always come out. Okay. Yes, stains always come out in The Sims, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, the other thing that I want to do, even though everything in here is base game, let's improve the lighting. When I originally did this build, let's also make the toilet paper easier to reach. Like I was saying, when I originally did this build, there were there was a saucer light that was, I think it was 250 simoleons, and now they've made it so that it's only 50 simoleons. So you can get the large version of it, or you can get the small version. I like the small version because it lights up the room just as well, and it doesn't take as much space. And I also didn't realize, of course, when I was first building this, that I could do things like change the lights. I was just starting in the game. Now I have, what is it? I started playing in February, now it's November. So now I have 9 months of fun experience with the game. So I can change things like that. Let's also add some storage in here. Let's put a cabinet. Let me find the cabinet first. Oh, right, that wouldn't be under wall decorations. I can add a hand towel so they can wash the hands. And let's see, do I want to add the medicine cabinet or the tall bath cabinet? These are tall walls. I think the tall bath cabinet would be a good fit as long as I can still get the potty in there. So let's just slide let me see, slide that there. They should still be able to get to the toilet because it's not blocking the front. And then I'll stick the potty right in between the sink and the cabinet. We are listening to the Chill channel on the Pretzel app. So Twitch, along with a lot of other social media websites, is cracking down on the use of copyrighted material in streams. The problem with that is streams are far more interesting when you have nice background music. And there is this app called Pretzel where all of the music on it is royalty free. So you don't run into copyright issues and having portions of your stream muted during replay. That's what all that pretzel wrap stuff is. Yes, that's the app, letting everyone know that it thinks it's a marvelous app and you should try it too. And this is what music I'm playing for you right now. Fader Rhythm by Abstraction. What's that? The name of the, is that the name of this track? Or is that just what this type of music is called, is Theta Rhythm? Okay, I like that a lot better. It looks more homey. And I'm going to do the same thing in the master bath, even though it's smaller. Well, I can't do the same thing. There's not going to be room to put a cabinet, but I can put a wall cabinet in. So let's do that. Are you oh, okay. I thought I had accidentally deleted the bed. Okay, let's put a wall cabinet in. And this bathroom, does that have dark, yeah, it has darker accents. So I'll put that there, right over the toilet. And let's get some light in here, for goodness sake. And a ceiling light, because it is dark. There. Much better. Okay, so now I have a little cabinet over the toilet. So there's a little bit of storage in here. Oh, a hand towel would be nice too. What? I've been doing this an hour already? Impossible. Impossible. I don't believe it. Twitch is lying to me. I've only been doing this 5 minutes. Let's see if I can change this. Yes, I can. Make that match better. Okay, good. So those are both of the bathrooms. Next, let me do this hallway here. I already know that this table and this mirror are not base game. So I will get rid of them both. And I think in its place, I can put a wall mirror because, you know, if you're like me, you like to check and make sure that you're looking nice as you leave the house. I do not have a mirror by my door. I wish I did, but I've not yet done that. I will at some point. This is not base game, so I will remove that as well as this. Unfortunately, those lovely small desks are not base game. That is so very disappointing because it makes it easier to fit a computer into a build that's kind of tight like this one is in places. I want to put something on this wall. Let's just stick this here. Nice painting of flowers. We can't argue about having flowers, right? And let me save my game. I've been running into this problem ever since the most recent update where my game will just randomly quit without warning. So I'm trying to remember to save my game more regularly, like especially when I'm doing a build like this, you know, maybe every 10-15 minutes tops, so I don't lose progress. I ran into that problem yesterday. I was playing and I lost. I had only been playing for maybe 20 minutes, but I had done a lot of stuff with the household that I was in. They had leveled up in a bunch of skills and stuff like that. And, you know, because 20 minutes is 20 hours sim time. So I lost an entire day of progress in that household, and I was so upset I just logged out of the game. Took a break for like an hour and then came back to it later. Okay, this is not base game, nor is the umbrella rack, nor is the thermostat. The thermostat and the umbrella rack come with seasons. I love seasons. It really adds to my gameplay. But it's not base game. It's a game pack that you have to buy. This and this are not base game. So I need to replace this stove. Is this the base game? Yeah, this is a base game dishwasher. I always like to put dishwashers in my game. If I'm building with a budget and can't afford it, then that's fine. I won't put it in, but otherwise, I like putting it in. And we're not going to put super expensive appliances in here. I'm trying to keep the cost of the lot down. Just because, you know, sometimes people, they have a sim household and they're not playing with any money cheats, so they don't have a lot of money. And I want them to be able to still enjoy this build. I think when I started, before I started renovating, I think this lot was like 66K. So I want to keep it close to that. I just need to put another rug down in the kitchen. then I can be done with that. Let's put it right there. I can put a rug down here too. Stick with the blue theme for the entryway. Now, one of the cool things about the recent update is they added the ability to choose whether or not you want your Sims to wear shoes in the house. I don't know if that ability comes with the base game. If you have Snowy Escape, I know that you use that, and there's a sign that comes with Snowy Escape that lets you choose. You put the sign up on the wall, and it's basically Simlish for you don't wear your shoes in the house, and then you can set an option for whether they are allowed to wear shoes in the house, whether they just take their shoes off, or whether they wear slippers in the house. Alright, this wall art is custom content. It's got to go. This dining table and chairs are custom content. I believe the rug is also custom content. I don't do floating fruit bowls, so the fruit bowl has to go. Is there anything? Okay. Oh, this rug is definitely custom content. The sofas are from Parenthood, I believe. This is from Parenthood. And this end table is custom content. Okay. I don't think this is Dashing Displays Hutch. No, that's base game. That's definitely base game. This, I believe, is also base game, and I would rather have it in this corner than on the outside corner. Are you base game? Table of black. Let's find out. It is not base game. Okay, you gotta go too then. It's a good thing I checked. Well, while I'm deleting stuff, let me delete that. And I will delete the TV because I can put a less expensive one in here. Let's move these books. Move the bookcase to this wall. And let's start with the dining room. I'm already on surfaces. Dining tables. This game. Ooh, I want to have my orange. I'll have that while I'm here on stream. Why not? The last pack of oranges that we bought, I'm pretty sure that they're out of season. So sometimes when we get the oranges, they are kind of tasteless. But this one smells like it actually has a good amount of flavor and juice left in it. The other ones, when we get one, we pull one out of the bag, that's kind of tasteless. Like, oh, this one tastes like sorrow and disappointment. This is a good one. Okay, let's go traditional. Since we have the traditional dining hutch, a traditional table sounds like a good plan. Okay, I can do the caress chair or the captain dining chair. I don't want to go too fancy. What's the difference in price? This was $125. This was $115. It's only a 10. Well, I'm going to put down 6 chairs, so it's going to end up being a $60 difference. Let's just go with all white. Okay. Now we need decorations. So how about a rug? The orange of sorrow and disappointment. Sounds like a fable. I'm telling you, this, children, is what happens to you when you purchase oranges out of season. You end up with the orange of sorrow and disappointment. Let this be a lesson to you. Okay, flowers for the table, please. Let's have a spritz of color. Throw down a rug for some more color. Our choices are difficult because, hello, base game rugs suck, but hey. I don't think I've ever used this rug, the Princess Cordelia Royal rug. Or if I have, it's been a long time. And it's just the right size too, so I'm going to stick that there. And now let's find something to go on this wall. I heard that deep in my soul when you said that. Good. I do not want you to suffer the same fate as us. So, some of these pictures are ridiculously expensive. However, they look nice and they fill up empty space. Well, like that one, for instance. There you go. See, can I fit a plant in the corner? Let's see. I'm not sure if anyone will be able to. Well, I mean, if the hutch fits in the corner, sure, why not? Let's find a plant to go in the corner. Is there a plant that I like that can go in the corner? Potted palm. That's going to be too big now. I'm just going to have to do without. And we already have a chandelier. That is base game. That I do know that. Okay. Now for the living room. And this is actually a good chance for me to add a computer in this build. The computer is really like the cornerstone of The Sims. They use the computer for everything, including ordering parts so they can upgrade or repair their appliances. Well, upgrade. Repairs, you don't have to order parts. But if you want to upgrade your appliances, sometimes you have to order parts, booking vacations, all of that stuff. So originally I had placed computers on these small desks that are not base game. See, like this one here in the master bedroom. But since I have to get rid of all of the non-base game stuff, if I want to do a base game only build, I had to get rid of the desk the computer was on. So let me see, what will be the best way? I want this to be a space that's part library, part living room. So that means I want to add a computer desk and chair and put the computer on top of that. There's already a bookcase. And then I want to add at least a sofa and a television and a coffee table. And if there's space, I can add a love seat, but I might not have the space to do that. Maybe I'll have space to add an easy chair. So I think what I'll do, rather than putting the TV on the wall, I'm going to slouch comfortably in my chair while Nightbot isn't reminding me to check my posture, and go to surfaces and find a desk. I don't want to make it too traditional. I mean, I want traditional slash elegant for the dining area. I don't want it to be too modern either. I want it to match. I mean, why not though? Why not mix it up? Let's mix it up a bit. So let's have a more modern study area. Bright colors. So we'll have some blue going on, and now I can add a computer. We'll make it a mid-range. We could have added, actually, no, we won't. Because this is something to download from the gallery. You can do everything that you need to do on the low-end computer. So why push the budget, especially if I'm putting this in the gallery and there may be people who want to play it whose Sims don't have a lot of money yet. So I don't mind the price being low. I just don't want, I want the house to look reasonably nice. I will move away from the mic while I'm eating, so you don't have to hear my chewing too much. All right, desktop clutter time. So let me see. They need pencils. I like the nicer pencil holder. It's more expensive, but I like how it looks. Let's add, I don't have to add books because the bookcase is right there. What was it? Oh, a desk lamp. Let's add a little desk lamp. I like this one because it doesn't take up a lot of space. I use that desk lamp in almost every build. And something for the wall, not a television. I could, oh, I know what I can put there. Since it's a like slash study, I can put a cork board, a bulletin board up. So let's do this one, curated cork board. I think, is that a good height? Yeah, that's a good height. Because if I make it higher, then realistically they wouldn't be able to reach it. Okay, and the other thing that I'm gonna do, let's do the living room. No, I want, yeah, comfort. We need a sofa. I don't use this one much. Should I stick with the blue theme? Or go with something darker? Blue and white. So this can go here, right up against the window. And I can always change the swatch later if I decide that that I don't like it. I don't think I'm gonna have room to put an easy chair where someone could see the television. I could put an easy chair on the other side of the desk, no problem. Let's see, a coffee table. We need the coffee table because that's what the TV is going to go on. So we'll just get an inexpensive coffee table and get a nice tabletop TV. Oh, we don't need it that big. That goes on the wall. That's good. That's good. Okay, then I can start decorating. So let me give you a little update on my mom for those of you who are curious. So last weekend we moved her to live with my sister-in-law's aunt, who is minutes away from my brother and sister-in-law. My mom is dealing with stage 4 breast cancer, and it was time for her to be living closer to people. The apartment complex that she was living in, it wasn't close to me, relatively close to me. The apartment complex that she was living in, though it was a nice one, it was a gated one, a gated community, it was difficult to get to her. So if I had access to our car and I needed to get to mom, it would take me around 45 minutes to an hour, depending on the traffic, to get to her place. And my brother, it would take him like an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on the traffic, to get to her place. So when you're dealing with somebody who is ill and they need, she can't drive for herself right now because, she's been too weak. So even though she has a car, that she needed someone to take her to her doctor's appointments, to pick up her medications, and, all of that, take her grocery shopping, all of that day-to-day life stuff that, everybody has to do, regardless of whether they're dealing with stage 4 cancer or not. So we, along with mom, who was kind of reluctant at first, but we made the decision to move her close to my brother and his wife. And it's turning out that was a marvelous decision to make. My sister-in-law tells me that not only has mom been eating better, she's happier. I've spoken to mom on the phone a few times, and she sounds so strong and happy, and she was ready to move by the time we did the move. Originally, we were going to do it the end of October, and then they needed time to continue getting her suite ready at Auntie's place. So we pushed it out by, I think, 2 weeks. We ended up pushing it out. So at first, mom was still kind of hesitant to make the change. But one day I had gone to help her take care of some legal paperwork and run some errands. And she, in the process of trying to meet me downstairs when I had gone to get the car and bring it around the front of her building, she actually got lost in her own apartment complex. She got downstairs and forgot where she was going. She knew that she was supposed to be out there, but she didn't remember why. And security found her walking around in circles. And the experience scared her so much that she agreed, yeah, I'm glad that I won't be living by myself now. And that's just a side effect of how the cancer is affecting her. She hasn't even started any serious treatment yet, but that's just a side effect of how the cancer is affecting her. And so after that, even when I was by her place last Saturday to help with the packing up and moving, she said that she still thinks about that day and being so confused and not knowing where she was going. And this is an apartment complex that she's lived in for, I want to say 20 years. Cause let's see, it's 2020. I moved to New York City in 2003, and she was already living there when I moved down. So I want to say upwards of 20 years she's lived in that apartment complex, and so to get lost in your own neighborhood, that hasn't happened to me yet. I hope it never does, but I know that that happens to people for whatever reason. And it scared her to the point where she was like, okay, it's time for me to be living with people who I can know look out for me. So we got no more resistance from her after that experience. Fortunately, nothing bad happened to her. When I called security, they found her within a minute or two. So nothing bad happened to her, but it was just enough of a wake up call to her. So she is, this past week, she has been thriving being there in the house with people who she knows and loves, and being able to see her little grandson, and to see my brother and sister-in-law. And my sister-in-law and her family love my mom like she's their own flesh and blood. So this is a good situation for all of us. It's good for mom for health and safety and mental stimulation reasons, but it's also good for the rest of us because we worry a lot less now because we know she's safe. And if she needs anything, there's always somebody right there who can help her out. So we're hoping that with this change and with being able to get into a medical system in that area that's a whole lot more proactive than the one that she was in when she was living up this way, that hopefully we'll be able to get a treatment plan for her that'll help her continue to thrive and enjoy her life for however long she has left. So that's it. This past week I have been sleeping very, very well. I no longer have to worry about what if mom calls in the middle of the night and needs something. I can, even if I want to, if I'm tired or if I'm preoccupied, I can turn my phone off and not worry about, what if mom is trying to reach me. There are a lot of people now, besides someone who's living in the house right there with her. My brother, my sister-in-law's sisters, all of them are nearby and within just a few minutes of walking or driving distance. So I don't have to worry anymore about mom's safety, and that is a wonderful relief for me. So the way things are going now, so my sister-in-law is taking the lead with mom's health care. So, she is set up mom's doctor's appointments and made sure that she gets to them. All the day-to-day living type stuff, if mom needs anything on a day-to-day basis, all of them down there are handling that. And then I'm handling the legal and financial and paperwork side of things, because mom has made me power of attorney on her bank account. So I'm the one who makes sure her bills get paid, all that kind of stuff. So, and that's something that I can do. I'm good at that kind of thing, and I can do it without being horribly overstressed. So the way things have been divided up is actually working well for us also. And my sister-in-law and her family are actually the natural choice for the healthcare stuff, because her aunt that my mom is living with now is a retired nurse who has a lot of contacts in that hospital and medical system that mom is now getting her medical care from. And so I could not have planned this better if I had tried. So yeah, mom is doing great. So, oh, these aren't base game. I thought they were. Okay, I'm gonna put them right back then, because I like them out there. So yeah, mom is doing great, and she's enjoying being close to family And we're enjoying knowing that she is safe now and that there are people right there who can help her with anything that she needs help with. So, yes, so far so good. I am really, really grateful. Really, really grateful for how this has turned out for her and for us. Not just for her. Because it's very easy when you're caring for someone, and I've been told this. This is the first situation that I've had more of a hands-on experience with being a caregiver. But even though I'll be doing this from a distance, I'm not doing the day-to-day caregiving stuff. But anyway, I've been told and heard from other people's experiences that it can be very easy to lose yourself, forget to take care of yourself when you're the caregiver. Because of course you're concerned about what does this person need and what can I do to help them. So to have people who we can divide all of this stuff up so that the burden doesn't fall primarily on one person is good for all of us. Nobody is going to have to do this by themselves, and I'm grateful for that. Okay, let's put... That is a gigantic wall lamp. What in the world? Do I even want something? No, I don't want something that big. Is there anything? Okay, this looks more size appropriate. Oh my God. I don't know what that was about. Stick that one there. I mean, it's still kind of big, but it's not huge like the other one was. We do want some outdoor lighting. So since we can't have the dance floor, because again, this is a base game only build, let's choose some other things to go on this back deck. So how about a chess table? A chess table is a good thing. I'll just put that there for now. I'll put down a couple of chairs. Do I want outdoor chair? Oh yeah, I like the folding chairs. The metal chair? No. You can, if it's hot outside, you end up burning your legs. Who wants that? I don't. Let's see if we can get, so these kind of match the love seats better. And change the wood. There we go. It would be nice for them to have a grill. I don't like having grills I don't like playing with grills, only because a lot of times the Sims will decide that they would rather grill, that like even if there is food left over in the fridge, they'll go outside and grill, and that gets annoying. But hey, they want to grill, they can grill there. And I'll put it on the outside edge so that if they have an issue, they can... Oh, I need to change this fence. This fence is not base game. I think it comes from Eco Lifestyle. So let's choose a new fence for their back deck. So I want a basic one. No, let's choose this one that'll better match the railing on the stairs. Okay. So there we go, there's that. All right. And I want to put a dining table out here in case I want to eat outside, because what's the fun of grilling if you can't sit outside and eat it if you wanted to. What is this tune? I like it. Far Away by Frankenstein. I wonder if I can download this from somewhere. Let me take a slight detour to my browser. Let's see. Far Away. Frankenstein. Free download. Hey! They're on SoundCloud. Let me save my game while I'm doing this, just in case my computer decides to get stupid. Okay, free download on SoundCloud. So I'll go to SoundCloud. Man, you love to see it. Oh man, they removed the track. Okay. But I'll at least keep the YouTube page open so I'll remember to go look for it later. Oh, this is a few years old, no wonder. Okay. So I'll close that. Alright. Now, dining table. Outdoor dining table. Do I want a round one? Because I don't want anything huge. Shadow of the Moon. Let's see. That's not huge. I like that. Let's see. What kind? Well, that's cute. I like that design. I've never seen that before. I really like the red, but it doesn't match the decor. So let's go with the brown and find some dining tables that'll go along with it. Oh, probably these. Same ones that I used before, I think. They have the dark brown wood. Where are you? I know you're in here. I used you before. I don't want to use the I don't want to use the eyedrop tool because then I have to. Oh wait, is this it? That's it. Okay, cool. That didn't slot well to the table. Oh great, this is a 6-notch table. Okay. And you can go away, bye-bye. Thank you. Nice. And let's put a lamp on the centerpiece. As the centerpiece. Yeah, this is the one. Oh, come on. Why you gotta be that way? I want you in the center of the... There you go. Okay, so we don't have the dance floor anymore, or the DJ booth, because those are from Get Together. But all of this stuff is base game. So that's a very nice back patio. And you know what? I could put a stereo or a wall speaker out here. And then they could still come out here and dance if they wanted to. Let's see what they've got. audio blaster. Yeah, that'll work. And they can have some music. Okay. Alright, so I've done the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, both bathrooms, the kids' room, the back porch. Now let's do this room. This is the bedroom that I just added on. And of course, I put a lot of stuff in here that's not base game only, like these curtains. These curtains are from the Vampires pack. I just bought the Vampires pack, today's Sunday. I bought it on Friday. They're having a sale on Origin where the packs are, most of the expansion packs are 50% off. Most of the game packs are 25% off, and the stuff packs are 50% off. So I said maybe I'll buy one pack. Only one. So somebody please tell me how I ended up bundling an expansion pack, game pack, and stuff pack, and then purchased 2 more stuff packs. I mean, those things multiply. I don't know how it happened, I swear. But the funny thing about it is, for all of those packs, because I did the bundle deal and they were all on sale, I think I paid just as much for all 5 of those packs as I would have paid for just the expansion pack and a stuff pack if they weren't on sale. So hey, I'm not complaining. I'm a happy camper. So the expansion pack that I got is University. And I've been saying that I didn't want the University pack because I have no interest in working that hard in gameplay. I hear people talk about how hard it is to get your sim through university. You know, you've got to juggle their classes and leave that there for now. I know it's floating. You have to juggle their classes and everything else. But I like some of the build items that come in that pack. So I decided to get it for the build items, and I'm not sorry I did. Now, of course, I've only had it a couple of days, so I really haven't had a chance to play around with it. But already I've had one of my Sims apply to go to college. My, please, mouse, stop doing that. You make me dizzy. In my Danger Legacy family, the heir to the legacy has a girlfriend who is unemployed. And I said, you know what? Instead of just putting her in a job, since she's a geek, why not have her go to university for something like computer science? And it'll be my chance to see how the university gameplay goes and whether or not I like it. So she's applied to, is it Foxborough that has the distinction? I think it's Foxborough that has the distinction diploma with distinction, whatever. I'm not familiar with it yet. But anyway, whichever university is the one that gives you a degree with distinction in computer science is the one that she applied to. So we're waiting now for the results of her application. And his family is wealthy. They have something like 1.3, 1.4 million simoleons in the bank. So she can be unemployed, and they don't have kids yet. I may wait and have them have kids later in life. But I want to give her give her a chance to go to college and see if I enjoy playing with that. Okay, none of these beds are base game. Darn. Okay. Let's get rid of all three of them and pick three more. I like the color scheme though. I don't like this bed much. If I'm gonna stick with the same color scheme, let's do this one. This bed, I hate it when it does that. This bed tends to be good for discomfort relief and all of that stuff. So we're gonna put three of those in there. And now I need some more wall decorations. An hour and 42 minutes, are you kidding me? No. Okay, I am going to take a short break for like 5 minutes. I need to stretch my legs, crack my back, all that good stuff. That is good for us to do when we've been sitting for a long time. I will leave the music playing, but I'm going to mute my mic. And I will be back in just a few. Oh, well, hello. Let's see here. I stretched. I had a snack. Let's get back to building. Okay. Oh, why, thank you, thank you. Now, I was doing wall decorations. It is 4:45 and it's looking like 9 o'clock at night outside. I am deeply offended and do not approve of this turn of events. not sure what to put in here. I just want to keep it kind of generic because, you never know who'll be staying in a room. And the reason I didn't make this specifically like a teen's room or a kid's room for this build is because the household that's actually living on this lot is one that I'm not playing. And so I wouldn't be coming back to renovate it every time one of the Sims aged up. Chances are I won't even know when these Sims age up that are living on this lot. So I just wanted something that they could just continue to use, and it wouldn't look so totally out of place every time I came back to visit with my Sims. Because my Sims are friends with this family, so they'll be over here from time to time. Stretch, break, and posture check. I just did that, Nightbot. Thank you. Alright, so we're going to leave that one simple. Now this room is another one that has a bunch of stuff in it that is not base game only. For instance, this bed is custom content. The end tables are custom content. The pictures come from Tiny Living. So we're just going to go through here and just go on a deletion spree. The bedside lights are also custom content. Let me delete that too because that may not match. The mirror and the floor lamp are base game, but they might not match the theme of the room once I finish editing it. Oh, I wanted to see too if there's some curtains that would look nice on these rounded windows, especially since the bedroom is right off of the deck. It would be nice for them to have some curtains. But this is another situation where the base game options suck. This I think is too big for these windows. Yeah, that was too big. What about the valences? Well, that'll work. I don't particularly like how it looks, but it'll fit. Caress curtains. Oh, those will fit. I mean, again, I don't particularly, like the style, but let's see what they have. Y'all not leaving me many good choices here. Well, beggars can't be choosers. Good grief. What are these slimline curtains? Oh. Actually, I think I like it's going to be the same janky pattern, but oh no, wait, actually they're a little bit different. A little bit different. I really don't like that. Oh my goodness gracious. We'll put the beige ones. As I said before, beggars cannot be choosy. Let's see if I can slide this bed out just a touch so I don't get the curtains cropping into it quite as much. Okay, that ought to work. So I did the porch. That's why I don't have much clutter in this room too. Did I already replace? Oh right, I didn't have to do the it's this room I had to get rid of the dresser. All right, so this is going to be this is a master bedroom, and I had the bed on this side. Let's put in this one. I've noticed that some people no longer use the phrase master bedroom because they feel like the phrase is what is it? It's like a throwback to colonization. I don't have an opinion about that one way or another. I don't, yeah, it doesn't bother me whether people use it or not. But it is something that I want to look up. I honestly don't know where the term master bedroom came from. I don't know if it's just an innocuous phrase that was used for building that now has negative connotations because of um, colonization, or it actually does come from something having to do with colonization or slavery. But at some point, I do want to look that up because, you know, if it's a throwback to slavery or colonization, then definitely I want to stop using the phrase. But for now, I'm not bothered by it. Has that window always been a different color from the other one? Wow. Okay. All right, so I replaced the beds. Let's replace the dresser, and I won't worry about putting a computer in here because now there's one in the living room. So, pardon me. That looks good. I like that. And a mirror. Eddie Bear is holding my phone because that's how I'm monitoring the chat. Oh, I need to introduce Eddie Bear to the people who have lately shown up in the chat. Thank you. I would appreciate that. Okay, Eddie Bear, hush. So Eddie Bear is my co-host because he insisted that he needed to meet what he calls his public. All right, Eddie Bear, be nice. Say hi. Hi, public. How you all doing today? I'm hanging out with Wanda, and we are building in The Sims 4. We're not building in The Sims 4. I'm building in The Sims 4. Shh. Yep, you're holding my phone. Sit down. Thank you. Eddie Bear is a little wise ass. He is constantly getting himself into trouble. All right, let's put some folded laundry up on the dresser, and a couple of lamps would be nice. Eddie Bear is supervising. Yes, he is. Eddie Bear is monitoring the chat while I build. And thankfully, he does not have opposable thumbs, so he cannot type in the chat. Or there would probably be issues. Because like I said, Eddie Bear is a wise ass. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm sure you don't, Eddie Bear. I'm sure you don't. Oh, you know what? I can put a chair in this corner. Let's put an easy chair. Oh, put a red one in. Unsteady featured SRU and Cyril M. I'm enjoying this tune. Okay, let's put something in here. Is it the bedroom? It looks kind of stuffy. I think it's because of the green and the brown. Some wall art might help with that. Let's see. Oh, I've never used purple. Seriously? No, I don't think so. Let's put that there. And how about some flowers by the bathroom door? I mean, it matches the neighborhood theme. And a ridiculously expensive landscape. And that takes care of this bedroom. Okay, have I replaced everything? Let's find out. I think I have. Alright, let me save this to my library. And this one I should be able to overwrite. So this is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. $67,000 simoleons. That's a little bit more expensive than I hoped. But let's see, base game, Oasis Springs, rental, family, toddlers, because there is stuff for toddlers. People don't have to add that. Let me see. Let me copy and paste that too. Save that. Desert space. BG. 3 bedroom. Okay. It still says I have some custom content in here. We're going to overwrite this. And then let me check and see where is the custom content. Because my intention is to get rid of all of it. Okay. No, I did not want walls down view. What I wanted was to go to my gallery. Thank you. Okay. Base game, 3-bedroom. Uses items from these packs. Okay, let's connect. I want to see which items this is. Oh, shucks. I didn't realize that table is base game. Is not base game. Okay, so I can take that out. And what did I use from Jungle Adventure? Oh, the landscaping. Okay. Okay, and I still don't know why it's saying that I have custom content, but I'm going to take a sweep through again and see. Okay, so I need to get rid of these 2 plants and put something in their place. We'll go back to afternoon. A low-lying palm will work. That's going into the wall, so I'm going to slide it out some. Good. And then this one here. Okay. So it has a similar effect, just with plants that are actually base game. I want to rotate it though. No, I didn't want to shrink it. I wanted to rotate it. Oh man, okay. Alright, good. Okay, so that gets rid of that. And what was the other one? Those were from Jungle Adventure. Oh, that table on the back porch. I know that there's something in base game that I can use to replace that with, because I've seen it before. I thought that was the table that I had selected, but apparently not. Oh, right, the base game one has the curved legs. Okay. Oh, and it's smaller. I see. All right, that's fine. I'll get rid of this, and let's see if there isn't a brown swatch. Of course there's no brown swatch. Why would there be? That makes too much sense. I don't think I like that swatch though. I'll stick with the white. I would have preferred brown, but they don't have it. Okay, now let's see, what do I have? Let me save this. And let me see, what do I have that is custom content? I usually do custom content, rugs, wall art, not so much wallpapers. Plants though. I do custom content plants. None of these are custom content. Is this custom content? I don't think it is. The Amour Propre. Let's see, I can come out of no, it's not. That's base game. I'm pretty sure this hutch is also base game. It is. Okay, I know the rug is. Okay, this wall art is all base game. The mirror is base game. And see, it won't specifically tell me what is custom content. I wonder if there's a little curtain I can put in here to make things a little prettier. Goodness gracious. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna leave the blue because it matches the rug on the floor. I won't put curtains in the living room because their curtains are ugly as sin. Let's see, base game. All of this furniture. Oh, I do use custom content furniture, but I thought I had gone through and gotten rid of all of that. Looks like all of the lights are base game. I'll also use custom content lights from time to time because, you know, you get a lot more choices that way. Oh, and I use custom content curtains, though I didn't this time. See, the table is base game. The chairs are base game. Did I use a wallpaper that's not base game? Let's see. I usually don't use custom content wallpaper, but you know, you never know. I might have chosen one without realizing. There we go. This is custom content. This wallpaper is definitely custom content because it says, let me see, kitchen. I think that's Felix and Andre. Oh, it's not showing my custom content. Okay. Content. I want you to show my custom content. And now, yep. There we go. That's the custom content. Okay. Let's go back. I don't want to show the custom content. I do want to show the base game. That's why that wallpaper was looking so sweet with the texture and everything, because Maxis could never. I mean, they could, but they won't. Because believe me, if custom content creators can do this, and they're doing it for free, Maxis can do it. They just choose not to. Okay, let me see if I can find something that's a reasonably good replacement. I don't want to do the marble. Let me just show all. Let's see. Something with crown molding or something at the top would be nice, because I like that. And so it would be none of those. It'll end up being something like a tile, not a tile, a wallpaper. Or a paint. I like the gray. It looks nice. I really don't want to change that color scheme. Oh, okay. Oh, that'll be a reasonable replacement. Granted, it's not as nice as the custom wallpaper that I had used, but it's a reasonable replacement. The reason I like the custom wallpaper, seriously, is because of the texture. Oops, no, I don't want to do that. Uh, oh, that's not the one I wanted. I mean, I wanted that, but not in the living room. Though that accent wall does look nice, I have to admit. It looks very nice. Jeez. Okay, maybe what I'll do. Do I want to carry this over into the living room? I think I do. And then this back wall can, and the dining room can be orange. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Shoot, I was wondering where the custom content was. I forgot that I used a custom wallpaper. Oh, which means the one that I have in the gallery already has that wallpaper in it. Darn. Okay, I'm gonna remove that one from the gallery and then, oh, right, and it has the custom content photos too. Custom content wall art. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back in and edit that one, which is fine. I can do that. Okay, so let me save this to my library again. And now it shouldn't have custom content, um, and it shouldn't have any pack specific items in it. I may do a little bit of gameplay before I sign out too. I'm not sure how that's gonna work because, like I said, ever since the most recent update that has added more functionality to the game, my game has been running. It's been running a little bit slow from time to time. So I don't know how gameplay while streaming is gonna work, but no better time to try it out than now. Honestly, I might as well. Shoot, I did it again. Put that back up. I might as well try it out and see how it goes. Okay, I'm going to. Thank you. I'm going to my library. Great. Okay, the custom content thing is gone and it does not use any pack specific content. Awesome. I will now share it to the gallery. And that is the whole point. I don't want any custom content. If I'm sharing it as a base game build, I don't want any pack specific content. I don't want any custom content. All right, while I am in here, this one that I have shared to the gallery, I need to remove the custom content. See, because the thing with custom content is not everybody has downloaded the same custom content. And if they haven't gone to the same website and downloaded the same custom content or gotten it from a friend or whatever, then when they download the build or the sim off of the gallery, then those items or those decorations or that hair that the sim is wearing and whatnot will all be gone. and they're going to have to go through and edit it on their own. So, which in a lot of cases defeats the purpose of downloading stuff from the gallery. Like I was saying when I first started, when I download stuff from the gallery, I'm downloading it because I don't want to do the building. I don't want to do the sim creating. I want to just be able to plop it in my game and play with it. And I can't do that if it has custom content. I actually have to do work first to get it to the point where I can actually use it in my game. So I try to remember to not put custom content in anything that I upload to the gallery. So I'll replace this custom wallpaper. Okay. And I'm going to have to replace this. I accidentally pasted the other wallpaper over there. That's not what I wanted. Okay, I believe this rug, it is. This is an alley. Alley is a custom content package. So I'm going to get rid of this rug. And choose. Actually, I think just to make it easy, I think I'm just going to put carpet. Unless I can find a big rug that I like. Hang on. And now for this version of the build, I'm not worried about how many packs I use. This is not a base game build. This is just, whatever I think looks nice, I'm using it, except for custom content. And I could leave this as is because it's a kid's room and fun colors, and I think I will. So I'm going to leave that. The other custom content, I need to go room by room. So let's do, because if I jump around, I'm going to miss something. Oh, and I'm sure Ava's dining table, that's custom content. The rug is not. Oh, okay. I could have kept that. Is this custom content? No, it's not. Okay. Let me just put a new table underneath it then. And I really like the table. Oh, this is a nice one too. Dullsville. It once entered the International Med Championships and came in dead average. Well, I like it. Thank you very much. I will put it down right there. And let's choose some chairs. I like these chairs. I use these chairs a lot. They look comfortable and simple, but they look simple, but they also look comfortable. And let's find some more wall art. I can just use the one that I used in the base game build if I want to. Perfect. Okay, and then I know I have custom content in this bedroom. So I'm going to take care of that right now. You know what? While I'm in here, I should spruce up the bathrooms too, like I did in the other one. That's not what I want. I want to change the light. the bed is going because custom content, bedside lamps are going, the wall art is going. Okay, and all of that can stay. So it's just this side of the room I need to redo. So let's choose a new bed that is not custom content. And I use custom content beds because even the beds in game I've been disappointed with, but I have some new packs now. And this is a chance for me to look at their beds. I don't want the vampire bed, thank you. This one is nice. This is 8,000 simoleons. It needs to be nice. This one's from University. Oh, this is nice. High energy relief, stress relief. I mean, the 8,000 simoleon bed, of course, is you know, gonna have more of that kind of stuff, but I like this one. Let me put the bed down and then I can change the swatch while it's placed. So let's see. I did pink in the, that is way too bright. Why not? Let's have some color. And I need end tables. I like the furniture that came in Parenthood. They have some really nice build items in that pack. I'll use these from Get Together and get them a couple of lamps. Oh, this is my favorite, the 3-tier table lamp. I can't even tell you how often I use that lamp in bedrooms. It just looks like if I was redoing my bedroom and looking for a bedside lamp, that's the kind of lamp I would go for, I promise you. Okay, so that replaces the stuff in the bedroom. And yeah, let me spruce up these bathrooms like I did in the other one. So I can move the toilet paper over so it's easier to reach. Add those ceiling lights so the bathrooms aren't so dang dark. Like so. And since this is not a base game only build, I have more flexibility in terms of what I can choose to decorate the bathrooms. So in this one, even though, let me see, surfaces, no, it's going to be in decorations. So in this one, there is a cool shelving unit that comes with Tiny Living that I love to use. I see Plumbella use this a lot in her builds. Here it is. No item left behind, tiered shelf. Do I want to put it? She always puts it over the toilet. I think I will. Sometimes I take practical considerations. I consider practical things when I'm building, like who wants splashbacks from the toilet landing on their loofah. But you know what? It's The Sims. In The Sims, we don't have to worry about things like that. So I won't. This door. Okay. Okay, so you have a small amount of storage there. And then in here, again, I'm going to put a cabinet. I could put a base game one. I like that base game cabinet. I was happy when I discovered that it is this one here, tall bath cabinet, that it's actually base game. So let's slide it into towards the wall some, over towards the toilet, and then slide the potty over some to the space. Okay, so that's their storage for this bathroom. Okay, so let's oh wait, this rug is custom content, so I need to get rid of that as well, and choose a different one. And this one I'm not. Oh, this drawing is also custom content. This one I don't have to worry about putting a computer in the living room because I have two computers, since I'm able to use these small desks that come with the tiny living and parenthood packs. I think these both come with parenthood. Wait, let me choose a rug first before I get distracted. Distraction is real. Here we go. Salvadorian throne. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Let's put that there. And slide the coffee table over to center it with the sofa instead of centering it with the television. So I'll leave the bookcase in that corner. I believe that's all of the custom content. So I'll go back, save to my library, definitely overwriting. It says modded. I missed something. What did I miss? Let's go room by room again. So is this custom content? I don't think it is. I don't think the platter is. There. None of the wall art in there is custom content. Oh, wait, I think the stove is. Yep, the stove. We need a stove that is not custom content. Let's get the parenthood stove that matches the fridge. Yeah, okay. Now that may have been the last. Yes, okay. Yes, that was the last one. Okay, no more custom content. Rental family at Oasis Springs. This is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. And I am saving it to the gallery, and I am overwriting the template. Even if I'm just saving something to my gallery, it's a good idea to only save builds to my gallery that don't have custom content, because if at some point in time I decide that I don't want the custom content anymore, or heaven forbid my computer crashes, all my backups fail, and I'm unable to restore the custom content, I still want to be able to use my builds. So if I only use stuff that's in game, whether it's pack specific or base game, I'll be fine. If I've used a whole bunch of stuff that's custom content, once I'm able to go back into the game, I won't be able to rebuild any of the stuff, even if I've saved it up to the gallery. And someone's already favorited my base game build. Okay. All right, let's try some gameplay. Let's see how that goes. So I'm going to exit main menu. I'm going to save and exit just in case. I know this is my build file. I know that I saved it to the gallery, which automatically saves it to my library. However, having a background in computer engineering has taught me that sometimes technology lies and it says that things are saved and it really isn't. So I believe in saving multiple times whenever possible. All right, fingers crossed that this works. So we are going to load Matrix 4 Danger Legacy. That's my save file where my legacy families are. Those are my generations. I'm up to generation 18 of the Matrixes. I think I'm up to generation 8 of the Foys, and I'm not sure which generation I'm up to with the Dangers. The Matrixes were the first ones. That's why they have so many more generations than the other two families. The Matrixes are the originals. Those are the first Sims that, well, they're not the first Sims I created, but they're the first Sims that I began serious gameplay with. So I was playing around with my Danger Legacy. Eddie Bear is still monitoring the chat. He's my chat moderator today. Yes, he wants to, but the phone is so big that he can't get out from under it. That's not fair, Mommy. Oh, hush. See, I'm working hard. Behave in the chat or I will come and get you. Eddie Bear, threatening the people is not nice. You can just, block them without commentary. What's the fun in that? Oh boy. Okay. Okay, first let's see if the save file loads. I mean, it's been loading without problems. And actually, when I repaired my game a couple of times today, and I updated a mod that I hadn't realized was out of date. Since then, I haven't had the problem with my game just randomly crashing. But, you never know. You just don't. Oh, I'm not going to do, even if it works reasonably well, I'm not going to do a lot of gameplay. I've been on for 2 hours and 45 minutes, and I'm nearing the end of my being on energy. So soon I will log out, but all right, so this is Stephanie. Stephanie, I thought I had assigned the left side of the bed to you. Let me do that now. I might have lost that when my game crashed before. Oh, okay, good. It took this time. All right, let me go ahead and save my game. Yeah, and you can see it's a little bit laggy, but I was expecting that. It's been ever since I started streaming, it's been laggy. That's why I'm monitoring the chat using my phone instead of using my browser window, because it's less for the computer to have to try to process, because I'm playing the game, I am streaming, and I'm also recording. So my computer right now is giving me the side eye and saying, "Why are you making me work so hard?" But that's okay. I'm hoping next year I can upgrade to a brand new iMac. I did get this computer used, so it's a mid 2014 model. I've had it two and a half years. You have reached the voicemail box of Kilo. Oh, that's funny. Um, so yeah, I bought this computer used, so it was 2 years old when I got it, and I've had it 2 years. And it's fine for everything that I do with it, except playing The Sims does stress it. And it's because of the video. I don't have a lot of, it doesn't have a lot of video RAM. So I'm hoping that next year I'm able to afford to upgrade to an iMac. It'll be my first desktop computer since 2000 and oh boy. I got rid of my last desktop in 2012, but I had bought that one in 2000. So I had it a long time. It was a Mac. Um, so I'd had it a very long time, and I had stopped using it as much because I was using a Power Mac. You know, that was back before Mac started using Intel processors. They're using Power PCs. Oh my gosh, Queen of Bots. Oh, should I be concerned about uh, Queen of Bots rating me? Well, welcome to the stream. All bots, please show yourself the exits. Real people, however, you are very, very welcome to stay. My name is wthelotus. I have been playing The Sims 4 since February of this year. And I just finished a couple of hours, almost 3 hours of building. I was redoing a build that had a lot of custom content and a lot of pack specific items in it. So I redid the build to be base game only so that I could upload it to the gallery, and that way people who don't have a lot of packs don't have to worry about whether or not they can actually play on that lot without having to build it themselves first. I also went back to the version that I had already shared to the gallery that had a lot of pack specific content, because I did not realize I had used a lot of custom content as well and had uploaded that to the gallery. My general rule of thumb is not to upload builds with custom content to the gallery because you don't know what custom content people have. So I went back and removed that version from the gallery, redid the build, replacing all of the custom content with in-game content, which it didn't matter whether or not it was pack specific or base game, because that was my, fancier version of the build. And then I re-uploaded that to the gallery. So that's what I've been doing for the past 2 hours and 45 minutes. So I wanted to do a little bit of gameplay before I logged out, because this is the first time that I am streaming with the updated game. And I did notice that my game has been lagging more since the update, because there's a lot more functionality in the game than there was before. So I wanted to see how that would work with streaming the updated game. So It is lagging a fair amount, which I'm not too surprised by. Let's see what she did. Okay. I had sent her to grab food. So, like I was saying before the raid, I am planning to upgrade to a desktop iMac. I've heard from other people and even a couple of other streamers that playing on an iMac, especially a newer model iMac, gets rid of all of that lag. So I really prefer Mac OS to Windows. I don't want to change to a gaming laptop because those are Windows machines, and I just prefer the Mac operating system. I really do. So if I can stream using an iMac and not experience the lag and everything, then I'll be happy with that. All right, Arnav. Why don't you get to know your son's girlfriend? Stephanie recently moved in. Her boyfriend Derek is still sleeping. He's the redhead. um, and Arnav is Derek's dad. He is an elder statesman. He's a politician. It's the first time I've played the politician, someone with a politician career. He was generated by the game. I did not make Arnav, but I did make him over. He didn't originally look like this. I gave him darker skin and now the little curly top fro there. That's custom content. That hair is custom content. Stephanie's hair is custom content. I usually use custom content hair these days, and I almost always use custom content skin tones. We are getting an update. This is Derek here. Derek's up. We are getting an update to the game again at I think it's the beginning of December. And in that update, they're supposed to be updating the skin tones so that so that there'll be a slider, so you can more accurately represent the diversity of skin tones in the world. It's something that Simmers of Color have been asking for the entire 6 years that The Sims 4 has been out, and the Sims team has finally gotten around to doing that. I've been depending on, I think it's Mira, who did a couple of sets of custom skin tones so that people of color can accurately represent the skin tones that they're used to and that they have in the game. So I've been relying on Mira's skin tones, and who is the other ones? I think the other side is the other custom content skin tone that I use a lot of. In theory, we won't have to use any of that when this new update comes out, because we'll be able to use what comes in the game to more accurately represent skin tones, skin undertones, all of that stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with that. They may be updating the hairs as well, but don't quote me on that. Okay, you're hungry. You need to eat. So Derek is the redhead. Arnav is his dad with the blue shirt on. His mom is this is not Sylvia. Sylvia died. What's his mom's name? Raina. Raina is his mom. She is a Hall of Famer. She's an athlete. So she's a Hall of Famer, and she recently aged up to elder. I have a lot of elders in my game. In this household, there's only one, but I have in my Matrix household, because they are mermaids, they have very long lifespans. So in that household, now there are, let's see, the patriarch recently died. I'm going to miss him. That's Paka. Paka Uha is a game generated mermaid. And he married one of my Matrix Sims. Her name was Justice. So that's how now the Matrix line is mermaids because was a mermaid. So he recently died. He and Justice had 5 children. So all 5 of them now are living in the house that they grew up in. The oldest son has is married. He's the only one that's married now, and his wife is also living there. So there are six. No, there are 5 elders living in that house because one of the daughters is living with her niece, Lala. Lala is Paka's daughter. Lala is also an elder now. So there are 2 elders in that household. So that makes 7 elders. And then Lala's daughter and son-in-law are also elders, so that makes 9. So Lala's daughter and son-in-law are living in their own house in Sulani. Lala and her aunt Oline Joy are living in a house together in Sulani, actually in the lot next door, and they're elders. And then all of Oline Joy's siblings and her sister-in-law are living in the family house on the other side of Sulani on a private island. So those households, all of my Sulani households now are the playable ones anyway, are elders, and I have a whole lot of fun just having them just go out and live life because through them I can live the kind of active, vibrant old age that I plan to have. Fingers crossed that my health continues to be on my side and I'm able to do that. But it's a lot of fun. Oh, why are you sad, Raina? What happened? Oh, right. One of your friends died. I'm not even sure who it was. It's not Paka, because Paka's been gone long enough that you all are done mourning him. It's going to take a while for those to load just because of the lag. But okay, so I'm tired. I have been live for 3 hours. So I am going to end here. Let me pause because, of course, I am going to play off stream. That's what I do. Um, so I'll go ahead and save that. And thank you so much for being with me while I stream. Seems not like it. Um, well, I could tell from my end that it was a little bit laggy, but it wasn't bad enough to really destroy the gameplay or anything like that. Thank goodness. Well, thank you for the raid, Queen of Bots. I really appreciate that. Now, let me see if I can find someone to raid. And this is this is the second time that I have attempted a raid from my phone. So, let me see how that works. Let's see, who is on? Oh, Auntie Yo-Yo is on. Alluring Simmer is... Oh. Let's raid Auntie Yo-Yo. If I can figure out how to make it work. Let's see. Account settings. Oh, here we go. Stream manager. Let's see, I have an activity feed, I have a chat. It's not letting me do a raid. Hang on. I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to have to try to do it. Actually, I think I do have to do it from my computer. If I'm remembering correctly, I do have to do that from my computer. Because I remember trying to do this before from my phone and not being able to do it. So let me close this. sometimes just closing some of the windows helps eliminate issues. The less the computer has to keep track of, the better. So let's see. Hope with me that I can do this without my computer crashing. Last time I did this, my computer crashed because it didn't like having the Sims OBS and Twitch running all at the same time. Okay, I know you're unhappy. Well, I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, whatever it is that you're going to be doing for the rest of the day. I'm going to be doing some Sims gameplay, probably find me a little bit of dinner, and just chill and get ready for the work day tomorrow. Oh, here we go. Creator dashboard. See, I stream so infrequently that sometimes figuring out where to find stuff is like using Twitch for the first time all over again. This is the screen I was looking for. And I increased my stream resolution and didn't have a problem with my connection today. I'm really happy about that. Okay, we're going to raid Auntie Yo-Yo. She is currently streaming The Sims 4, and she is hilarious. So if you can, stick around and watch her. You're sure to get a good laugh out of her. Yeah, I enjoy watching her whenever I get a chance to. All right. Okay, great. The raid is ready. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.
Welcome, Raiders. Lotus every day. Thank you for the raid, baby. Welcome to the stream. Hi. Thank you, Uncle, because I forgot my own command.